Hi everyone. So I'm continuing my talks for people who are thinking about coming to Canada. And what I would say to you is Canada is very backwards. It's very backwards. We've just only got the right now to buy liquor at a grocery store. The rest of the world had that since I don't know when. I grew up in Zimbabwe with them selling alcohol in the grocery stores. So they just implemented a law now. When I came here from England, I felt like I was stepping back in time. I got here and I looked at the TTC and there was just a line going like this and going like that. I was like, is this your subway? They're like, yes, it's very modern. I'm like, modern? Have you been to London? So it was like a big culture shock. And things are so expensive here compared to England. Things are very, very expensive. The prices have quadrupled in the past year. There's 2 internet service providers, Bell and Rogers. Even if you look at Virgin and all of that, they are sister companies that fall under one of those companies. So my internet, I had a $5 credit on my TV. I pay $14 a month, $14.95 for my TV. And that credit expired, and I pay $90 a month for my internet for unlimited access. So I called them to ask them, are there any deals, anything they can do to help me because I'm unemployed? They said, no, we don't have anything cheaper. So my internet bill is going to come to almost $200 a month. Plus I have a phone bill, that's another $100 a month. Plus you have rent, plus you have food costs. And they expect you, companies in Canada, expect you to live in Toronto, close to the office, where the average rent is around $2,700 a month, and pay for all of that. You're lucky if you get a computer to work from home today. We are fortunate in that our company provides the equipment because it's to their benefit. Then they can put in all the security systems, make sure everything is protected. I don't understand how companies can tell people bring your own device and take a risk with not having their own equipment provided. But that's what they do. And then in the name of saving space, they've implemented a hoteling system in the offices. This started in around 2007. So you don't have a designated place where you go and you sit every day and that's your space and you can personalize it. You can have some photos there of family. You can know that, okay, this is your place where you're going to come and sit. What they did is they took away all of that and they made it like you just go sit anywhere. They took away all the filing that executive assistants had. We had our filing in the office. We had places where we could keep our executive files, where we could take care of things. They took away all that. So they made a big mess in this country, and now they're blaming immigrants. Who implemented those policies? Was it us? It was the government. It wasn't me, but they want to blame us for the problems in the country. People like me come here, we work hard, we get their credentials, we volunteer. You go on LinkedIn and look at the amount of volunteering I've done. That's not even half of it. What's there? We volunteer, we get the skills, we help people, and then they blame us. And I'll give you another example. When my brother-in-law and my sister got married, they got married in Zimbabwe. So we grew up in a community where I grew up asking the guys to dance and they grew up asking me to dance. So it's not a big deal in our community. And my brother-in-law's best friend was there. I asked him to dance. He didn't have a problem with it. I came here. We went out for my brother-in-law's birthday, 40th birthday, and he came with his girlfriend. And I asked him to dance. So he came, he danced with me, and then he called me the next day to have a conversation about how inappropriate it was and how I hurt his girlfriend. I was like, buddy, where are you coming from? I said, you know what? It was just a dance. And then he's asking me, oh, can we stay friends? I said, stay friends for what? I can't even ask you for a dance, and you're getting offended and calling me to have conversations about having asked you for a dance and your girlfriends and your relationships. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't want to be your friend. And he's like, oh, I'm very disappointed. I said, yeah, you know what? So am I. And I told my brother-in-law, he's like, just leave him. Just leave him. I don't know why he's like that. We hardly even see him. He only came here to see us once you came back. Once you came to Canada. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with him. So, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. These people are in their own relationships. They're having their own problems. They have their own life. It's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with me. If you're having a problem in your marriage, or you're having a problem with your girlfriend, or your girlfriend doesn't like something, say no. If a woman comes and asks you to dance like me, and she's beautiful and she's educated and she's just come into your country, and she asks you to dance, say no. We won't be offended. Instead of making the rest of our lives miserable because of one thing that happened. It's really something. And this is not a Christian country. All the other religions, Hinduism, Muslims, Buddhists, or atheists, people who believe in Kwanzaa, all of them get their holidays off. They get whatever they want. They get health accommodation, religious accommodation, transvestites, homosexuals. But if a Christian needs to get Good Friday off, or you need to get Easter off, oh, it's a big drama. It's drama, 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 drama. I never experienced so much drama as I have in Canada. And they're like, no, stay here, stay. Stay here for what? To clean your toilets and sweep your floors? While all your white children go to Branksome Hall and you ruin the country for the rest of us? Stay here for what? I wanted to go back to England. They wouldn't help transfer me. I told them, like, this is not working out for me. Can't you see that every time I tell you something, it's the right thing? It takes you 20 years, 22 years to implement a law where you can buy alcohol in the grocery stores. It takes you another 50 years to disclose your salaries, when that was being done in England, like from God knows when. Even in Zimbabwe, we grew up with the salaries being disclosed. It wasn't hidden. It wasn't like, oh, this is confidential. You don't need to know what your colleague is earning. It's so backwards, it boggles the mind. It boggles the mind. Oh, she went to Sting's concert. Oh, she must be with Sting. Oh, Marco Mendocino likes her. You told the church. Oh, she must be with Marco. Get over yourselves. She's not with anybody. She's just enjoying her life and making the most of it. And if somebody says, oh, I'm going to organize a party for my mother, and then they change their mind, good. It's got nothing to do with you. If you want to organize a party for my mother and invite the children, go ahead and do that. We don't think like you, and you do not want us to think like you. And we are not your children. And we do not want to be your children, furthermore. And we don't care about your girlfriends and your wives and what your angst is with the religion of Christianity. Go ahead and live it. You want to convert to be a Buddhist? Please go ahead. You want to become a Hindu? Go ahead. You want to become a Muslim? Go ahead. But leave us to live our lives in peace. We don't need you telling us what to do, how evil we are, that we don't know how to treat our parents. If you have sponsored your mother and brought her to Canada, you haven't had any problems in your relationships, you never got divorced, and you've been a perfect man and woman, then come and lecture me. Because I am not interested. This country could have been miles ahead of where it is, but they didn't want to listen. Oh, Canada's lagging. Oh, we know there's work to do, but you're not actually willing to do it. And then when somebody like me comes along and helps your companies, helps you to get better wages for everyone, helps you to implement events, helps you to get your teams together like I did at TD, at Teleperformance, at all the companies I worked. What do? You turn around and fire me. You turn around and make me unemployed. So why do you want to keep people like me here? Instead of doing that, help us. Help us to go to America. Help us to go to England. And then you can keep your country in a place of destitution, in a place of minimum wage, in a place of people living in tents, in a place of selling drugs on the street. You can keep it. And you can keep promoting the ones that you want in the top positions. And leave me to go and work in a country where I can be employed, where I can earn $100,000 a year, and where I can ask my brother-in-law's best friend to dance without him and his girlfriend getting offended. That would be perfect.